So here we are in the City of London, the second largest financial services centre in the world, and very soon I'm delighted to announce that we're going to be in the largest financial centre in the world, opening Centrus, New York. So from a Centrus perspective, this is a hugely exciting step for the business. We've been in business for 12 years. We've been talking about the potential to open an office in the US. I think if we're going to be a global business, then being in the US is an essential part of that. We've taken our time about it, we thought about it, we've researched it well, and now we're super excited to have Adrian going out there to establish boots on the ground in New York. There'll be a lot of opportunity for crossover between our existing business in Europe and North America as well, and it's a major step for us.
Here at Centrus, we focus on serving essential services clients, and in particular real assets. We're looking to do the same there. Clearly it's a new market for us and there's a lot for us to learn, and it will be different there. But I think the things which are common both across the UK and US are going to be infrastructure, working with infrastructure clients and their sponsors, and helping them to manage their risks around interest rates, power prices, inflation, foreign exchange, as our risk advisory team already does, but also helping those infrastructure clients to fund their projects and also their developments.
Moving to the US is a natural progression for us as a business. We've really set out our stall in Europe as a corporate finance business that focuses on real assets and essential service parts of the economy. We're doing business in anything from affordable housing, student accommodation, operational real estate, energy, transport, infrastructure. And the opportunity for that in the US is as big, if not bigger, than it has been in Europe over the last decade or so. So we're really excited to be going out there to continue what we've been doing so successfully in Europe, and to offer those services spanning risk advisory, debt advisory and distribution, and corporate finance and M&A, equity raising. So really across the full service offering that we've become so successful in Europe.
It's probably fair to say at Centrus we've got a range of clients even within the essential services sectors which we support our clients in. So you have our larger clients, who a lot of them are already fairly well known in the US from an investor perspective, even if they only have operations within the UK. So certainly from that perspective, it'll be supporting clients and their sponsors, which are often international, in some cases based in North America already. We'll be continuing to work with those clients. I think in terms of the small end of the spectrum as well, what we're seeing more and more is our clients looking to diversify their sources of funding, particularly in the debt capital markets. So our capital markets team in particular is increasingly global in nature. We already do a lot of work sourcing capital for our clients from large to small across the UK, but also with European investors, but also with North American investors as well. So for me, it's very much an extension of our journey and growth into a global brand for our clients, whether that's in the US, but also here in the UK and across our European offices. From a personal perspective, I'm very excited to be heading across with my wife and my two daughters in August, and there'll be a lot to do there. Everyone's very excited about the move, but in terms of Centrus's office, we'll be up and running in September. That's our target date. There's an incredible amount of work which the Centrus team is doing, particularly from our corporate functions team, who've been doing a lot of the work to get this office up and running. But really we're looking to start serving clients in the US and working with sponsors from September this year.
In terms of the group perspective on this, we set out our vision for Centrus for the next 5 years at the end of last year. And that was to create a global corporate finance business focused on real assets and essential services. If we've got global ambitions, then clearly, much as it pains me to say so, New York is the leading financial centre in the world, London second, and so for us it's a natural step really to establish an office in New York alongside our established bases in London, Dublin and Athens.
For those of you who already know Centrus and you're in the US, if there's anything we can support with, please do get in touch.